Today we will tackle all about linked list. listCont, assign, beginning and end. Presented by Carl Havero. A list is only as strong as its weakest link, meaning a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Well, basically it means that no matter how awesome the links on the chain are, if you have a chain link that is a bit worn down or was made badly, that one is going to break first. What is a list? List. A noun, a number of connected items or names written or printed consecutively. The following are examples of a list: to-do list, shopping list, invitation list. The list data structure properties. In the field of computer science, a list is a data structure that's best described by its properties and behavior. Properties of list. An ordered collection of values, items, entries, elements, where a value may occur more than once. Duplicate values. List data structure behavior. In computer science, a list does add an element, remove an element, find an element, and many other operations such as concatenate through lists. How are lists implemented in computer? You can use array or linked list. Array. An array allocates a block of memory and get it to behave like a list. It is like an array has a parameter where you assign a number of values inside the square braces, but it has an advantages such as array size. The size of the array is fixed. Arrays are easy to implement. String inside the parameter a equal to new string, square braces 50. Memory locations. These are the memory address, and for every memory address there is corresponding memory. Like for 0 times 1000 apple, 0 times 1008 cherry, 0 times 1010 dog, 0 times 1018 eagle, and etc. Disadvantages: insertion and deletion. If the array happens to be full when a new element comes along, it has nowhere to go. If I have an apple, cherry, dog, eagle, tiger, and zebra, and I will input ball into the memory, and if I have a parameter that only accepts 6 memory, where will the ball go? Memory allocation. If you allocate too much space and utilize too little, it is a waste of memory. Linked list. Chain link structure. The list is composed of a series of nodes, self-contained structures that use pointers to forms like between them. Every element of the list, also called node, has two parts. One part contains data, other part is the link. The data could be anything. It can be a string, integer, or object, and link contains some memory address or a pointer of node data type. Linked list. This is the memory address, and this is the data. This is the data, the apple, ball, and dog. If I have cat, to insert in the memory address. This apple will link to the ball will link to the cat, and the cat will link to the dog. As you can see, this address is linked here, this address is linked here, this to this. If you delete the cat and make only a link of apple, ball, dog, this diagram will show the link between apple, ball, dog without the cat. Begin and end. The function begin returns an iterator to the first node in the linked list, and the function end return an iterator to one past the last node in the linked list. Iterator. An iterator is a repetition of a function. It is an any object pointing to some element in a range of elements, such as an array or a container. Has the ability to iterate through the elements of that range using a set of operators, with at least the increment and the reference operators. Definitions are: these are the codes to use the begin and end in the linked list. Template class type, linked list iterator type, linked list type, and so on and so forth. listCont that assignbeg and assigns all the elements in the range beg and both beg and end are iterators. To use a list in a program, the program must include the library include list. These are the sample codes. I will show you how this program works and what is the output of this program. This is the output, and these are the sources of my report. Thank you. Here I will show you how the code works.